The Alchemist works on multiple levels, functioning both as an adventure, story, and as a philosophical parable rich with symbolism and spiritual wisdom. The concept of the personal legend stands at the heart of the novel's philosophy. According to the story, every person has a personal legend, a unique destiny or purpose that represents what they came into the world to accomplish. The universe itself can only achieve perfection when all things, living and non-living, pursue their personal legends. When individuals follow their personal legends, they align themselves with the soul of the world and receive support from universal forces. The book suggests that children instinctively know their personal legends, but as people grow older, they often abandon their dreams. They become distracted by material concerns, fearful of failure, or comfortable with routine. The Crystal Merchant exemplifies this tragedy, a good man who has allowed fear to prevent him from pursuing his dream of visiting Mecca. Living a life of quiet regret. The theme of Maktub, it is written, appears throughout the story. This Arabic phrase represents the idea that certain things are meant to be, that fate and destiny play roles in human life. However, the novel presents a nuanced view of fate that balances predestination with free will. While certain things may be destined, individuals must still choose to pursue their personal legends. They must exercise their free will to align themselves with their fate. The soul of the world represents another central concept. This is described as a universal force that connects all things in creation, humans, animals, plants, minerals, even the elements themselves. Everything shares this common soul and can therefore communicate through a universal language. Santiago learns to speak this language, which is why he can converse with the desert, the wind, and the sun. When he performs the miracle of transforming into wind, he does so by recognizing that his own soul is part of this universal soul. Alchemy functions as the novel's central metaphor. While alchemy historically referred to the attempt to transform base metals into gold and to achieve immortality, in Coelho's story, it represents spiritual transformation and personal growth. The real gold is not the physical treasure Santiago seeks, but the wisdom and self-knowledge he gains. The true philosopher's stone is the understanding that allows a person to achieve their potential and fulfill their personal legend. The story emphasizes the importance of reading omens and paying attention to signs from the universe. Melchizedek teaches Santiago that when someone pursues their personal legend, the universe sends signs to guide them along the way. These omens appear in nature, in seemingly random events, in dreams, and in encounters with other people. Learning to recognize and interpret these signs is crucial for anyone following their personal legend. Love is portrayed as a transformative force that should support, not hinder, the pursuit of one's personal legend. Santiago initially fears that his love for Fatima will prevent him from continuing his journey, but he learns that true love encourages and enables personal growth. Fatima embodies this principle when she insists that Santiago continue his quest. The Alchemist teaches Santiago that love transforms the soul of the world and is, in fact, the most important force in the universe. The novel presents the idea of interconnectedness, that all things in the universe are related and part of a greater whole. This philosophy resembles concepts found in various spiritual traditions, including mystical Christianity, Sufism, Buddhism, and other wisdom traditions. By recognizing his connection to everything else, Santiago can perform what others consider miracles. The story's circular structure. Santiago traveling from Spain to Egypt only to discover that his treasure was in Spain all along, emphasizes that the journey itself is the treasure. The experiences, lessons, friendships, and personal growth Santiago gains during his quest are more valuable than gold. This structure also suggests that sometimes we must travel far from home to understand what we had all along, and that the path to self-discovery often leads us back to where we started, but with transformed understanding. The Alchemist ultimately delivers a message of hope and empowerment. It tells readers that they have control over their own lives, that their dreams are valid and important, and that the universe will support them when they courageously pursue their true purpose. The story encourages people to take risks, to trust in themselves, to pay attention to their intuition, and to never abandon their dreams, no matter how impossible they may seem. This timeless tale reminds us that the treasure we seek in the external world, whether wealth, success, or happiness, can only be truly found and appreciated after we have undertaken the inner journey of self-discovery and personal transformation. Like Santiago, we must be willing to leave our comfort zones, to face our fears, to persevere through setbacks, and to remain open to the lessons the universe offers us along the way. Only then can we discover both the treasure we seek and our own true selves.